Okay, let's try again.
Okay. Because I never saw it come online.
Still?
Okay. Now it's saying it's loading video. And there's the commercial. Okay, we've got video. Sailor said she can hear.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 25th DTC Roadshow. I'm Diva, and my partner in crime, Fiendish, is here with me as well. So today we have a special guest, Alliandre from Brutwacht here, and I'd like to welcome you, Alliandre.
Hi, and thanks for having me.
And before we get started with touring some of your dimensions, what's in the news for this week, Fiendish?
PTS updates are still ongoing for 3.3. The newest update has been more interactive books in different sizes. I've been spending a little bit of time on the PTS today, so I'll look for some information on that beyond what you can find off of Riftgrate or on the PTS forum thread itself. And that's about it for news.
As far as contests go, the Mars Attacks contest is still going on. You've got a deadline till June 15th to submit an entry. I hope people are having fun with this contest. And also, I can't reveal any details, but I have it on good authority that a well-known builder in the Dimension community is about to get a new contest started in the very near future. So that's something for people to look forward to, people who like to enter contests. That's about it for contests. So let's get.
Oh, hey, one
Oh,
one last
yes.
thing. One
Yeah.
last thing. Sorry to interrupt. If you haven't already noticed, you might want to check the. It's on the store. It's under the Dimensions in a World event tab. They've made a little change to the Summerfest Beach Party kit with the addition of a picnic basket.
Ooh, I hadn't seen that, Fiendish. Thanks.
Yeah, I got a shard first on Greybrier when I was like, I don't remember a picnic basket from last year, and yeah, that's why.
No, I don't remember it at all. That's awesome. I'll go buy some of those right after the road show.
Yeah, and
So,
that's already locked.
so let's get started with touring. We also have Julia from Brutwacht with us today. Hi, Julia.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. And Alliandra wanted Julia to be here because uh, they're unveiling a brand new dimension on today's roadshow, and that's where we're going to start first. And I'm not going to ruin the name by trying to pronounce it, so I'll let you do that, Alliandre.
It's called Furor, and the English name for him is Falcor.
Okay, great. So I'm actually in there now, so you can see this. Uh, some of you who are fans of the Never-Ending Story will recognize this symbol here. I think this is just fabulous. What made you guys want to build the Never-Ending Story dimension?
I think it's a big part of most of German children's childhoods, and it has just so much story in it and so many memories, and everybody knows the story, and well,
Oh,
has
Yes,
some great themes.
yes, the nostalgia always gets us. I love seeing all of the dimensions that people build because of nostalgia, whether it be for a favorite story or a game that they like. You've done that as well. Or maybe a cartoon. You've done that as well. So,
Or a TV show, I've done
yeah,
that.
that's right. So I'll go ahead and click the PvP flag here and go inside. And oh, just a wonderful first look at Valcor here. So there's Atreyu. I would be surprised if there were many people in chat today who are not familiar with this story, because it's very popular in North America too. I can't help noticing you've got um, these rocks with the trees, where the world is being destroyed by the nothing that's here. It's really great how you did this.
We tried to recreate a picture we all had in our head, and this was just yeah,
It's so
an
fun.
easy to add feature.
Oh, yes. And they're looking over Atreyu and Valcor, I can see the ivory tower there in the background. That's absolutely beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
although
is.
you have to get a bit closer to see the effects because it's supposed to be
Yes,
white, and I think from the back it's all yeah, purplish.
there's a better view of it. And you're using desert terrain paint on there. It's a nice effect.
Yeah, this tower gave Julia and me some headaches until Julia found those nightmare tide items that take effects, and with that we were able to make the shining effect of this ivory tower.
It's so pretty. I'm going to go down here and hit the PvP flag. I snuck in here earlier. Alliandre gave me a tour earlier today. So I got to see how everything works in here. So I'm at the entrance to the tower, and you have a really good look down there at Valcor. Wow, this is a really pretty and unique looking structure. It's very reminiscent.
Don't look too closely at that.
Oh, it looks very pretty.
This whole thing is pretty, even if you're not familiar with Neverending Story, kind of like me. I've heard of it, but I've never really been into it. So even coming in as somebody that doesn't know what the story is, this is awesome to look at.
It is really striking. Oh, and I'm inside the tower now. And wow, the throne. And since the princess isn't here, Fiendish is gonna find her way to sit down there.
Yeah, we even put a pillow in there so you don't sink in too much.
This throne is just amazing.
Well, I don't have any chairs left in my house right now, so I gotta make do where I can.
This is a lot nicer than the cardboard box you're using at home, huh?
The wall.
Oh! Oh, this intricate structure is really pretty.
Those are a lot of limestone cubes.
Oh yes, it was.
So there's a shortage on EU of limestone building blocks then, thanks to you, right, Alliandre? Because you said you used all the limestone blocks here, but you used all the limestone poles in your...
Yes, there's a limestone shortage on EU.
Yes, in
It was
the
900 blocks.
the dimension the name
Wow.
has the zebra. It started out as Zebra-tastic, but you gave it a more personal name.
I love
The
it.
end
Yes,
of
there
a
are
running
around
gag.
300 poles in there.
Yes. And a pretty fountain here. Some of our favorite
Yep.
newer items there, the gargoyles. I love those.
So does Julia.
I think so does everybody.
Oh, I love these cushions you've made here. Wow. This is going to be a fun one for people to come tour right after the Roadshow, since you're just going to be making it public then.
Yes.
How long did you guys work on this dimension?
It's hard to say because we had a few breaks in between.
Yeah.
So since we started, must have. I think on my part I built around a week or so,
Oh,
and here the tower, the ground structure was made. I don't know in a few days, and a lot of more thinking and researching days. Yeah, and the top floor was made yesterday.
wow.
Yesterday night.
And Alliandre, you
Yes.
said you guys had fun watching the movie, even though you were watching it over and over and over.
And all the pictures and other guildmates helped with pictures too, because it's not that easy to find some and to sort them because they are often different movies and all the characters change. Yeah.
This is a continuing
Was
thing that
not
I keep hearing about, help and support and friendship in the WGS guild group.
Yeah.
I love
not
that.
only that, it's also all the from the channel. So here, Ralitza helped out with those crystals as scales for Falca,
Oh, yes. All down his
and
back.
we have problems. We can ask Sailor all the time. It's really, really great.
Yep, the
Love
Dimension
this community.
community. Yes, I agree. I wanted to come up here again because I kind of went through this part a little too fast. I think I could have let people see a little bit more around from up here. I just love it.
And these snowy ascended recovery points work out really well in here too.
Yeah, they do. You know, I haven't seen the movie in several years, and it really just brings it all back to me, seeing your dimension.
Thank you. We tried to be quite detailed, so it brings back memories.
Yes, me too, thank you.
Oh, such a pretty view, too, from here. That's an amazing structure. I think that's your biggest mount yet, Fiendish.
Yep.
Oh, this one's so much fun. Thank you so much for showing us this one, for unveiling it on the show. That's so much fun.
You're welcome.
Julia, do you want to stay with us and go along on our Alliandre World Tour?
Yes?
You're welcome
Yes, I
to.
will. Thank you. I love the dimension of Alliandre.
I do too.
You're making me blush.
Good. So the next one that we're going to is called All the World's a Stage.
Oh, I was just looking at this one before we started.
It's just really great. Love it. And Alliandre, you were saying you've been interested in theater for a long time, and you got a chance to go visit the Globe Theatre in London, and you have always
Yes.
kind of had in the back of your mind wanting to recreate that.
Yes, since I knew it was possible in here, yes. Actually, I made this as a suggestion for Arashna to build, and she didn't want it, so I did it on my own.
Oh! I think Shadow Sign was such a cool choice for this build. Those towers in the background and the waterfalls just add to the picturesque quality of the building here. I just love it.
Yeah, first I thought it wouldn't work out because of all the death thingies,
Mm-hmm.
but with this sky projector it works really well, I
Yes,
think.
it really does. Alliandre, have you been building dimensions since they were first introduced?
Ah, yes, the one dimension that doesn't look very good, hoch hinaus. It started in dimension beta, and I started to build as soon as it went live.
Ah.
So that is my very, very first one, but it still exists. And then I had a very long break, and when I came back, got invited to this guild, and then I just started with the zoo.
Oh, I love the zoo
Well,
too.
you're
I'm
one
The
of,
sure
best dimension.
yeah.
it's one of my favorites. I'm sure people can remember that who were watching that one of our road shows where we had a guest that didn't make it that day, and I guess Sailor had just been in your zoo and she suggested that one, so we went on the tour. That's so beautiful. Oh, so this is just amazing when you come in here and see the stage, and you've made so many audience members.
I would even have had space for more, but I couldn't take the loading anymore. Loading said no building blocks left.
Oh, and it's a familiar scene on stage.
Can you quote it?
No, not very well.
Only the first line. To be or not to be.
Yes.
I did know that by heart once, but it's been many years since I last did that.
What a great Hamlet. I love this stage that you've created here.
I tried to recreate the original as good as possible. That's what we have here. Yeah.
And the way you've done the lighting, the God rays for this on the actor there, I just love that detail.
Yeah, it was different at the start, but when Julia came back, she's the master of lightning,
Oh,
That's my job.
and he suggested that.
very good suggestion.
I love the effect too. So it's amazing.
First, I thought it wouldn't work out because of these glowing thingies in there at the beginning, but when you move them down,
Mm-hmm.
they disappear.
Yep.
Oh, this is a very nice effect. Of course, all the recognizable props on stage there. So I love how you have made so many different audience members. I mean, they're many seated, standing, and this is just a spectacular building with its 3 levels.
Thank you.
Yes, and you can access all of them.
Yes.
And again, I didn't have any space to hide anything, so all the audience members on the top had to be especially short or sit in the upper rows.
They all look just great. It's a nice touch you have some people who are here solo and some people in couples. It's nice.
Yeah, and thank you for the inspiration for the building block people.
Oh, I think that came from Rally, and I will say, borrowed that some of her. I think she and other people refer to them as Duplo people.
That's fitting, yes.
Wow, and it's so fun to look at all different views of the building from each level. This is really spectacular, Alliandre.
Thank you. At first, I thought I should add rain because when I was here, it was raining cats and
Oh,
dogs, and I was so sick afterwards.
oh no.
But it's still a memory I'm very fond of.
That's great. Oh, I made it up to the 3rd level. You even have some sandbags there, like on real stages. I'm sure they exist in the real structure.
Yes, I do.
Yes. And I know it's not the same as the real one, but I love seeing the towers from the native dimension features there. Wow, I would love to be able to go to an open air theater like this. It's just amazing. I see why it's such a good memory for you. Very wonderful build. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
very much.
showing us this one. So I guess we'll go on to our 3rd one now, which is Alice in Wonderland.
I love that one.
Me too. I love that how you made the fall.
Yeah, first I was
So
disappointed
long.
because I never fell through there. But now it works nearly all the time to fall through the entry point.
This is the only
At
time
least for
I
me.
got hung up there. I've been in here probably 20 other times and I've fallen straight through every time. But I love that long fall. That really is just such a great atmosphere builder. Love it. So, of course, we get in here. Most everyone, I think, is familiar with Alice in Wonderland. Of course, the famous Drink Me. And now I'm very tiny. And I could fit through this door if only I had the key.
You should eat the cake.
Yes, eat me. Oh, so now I'm getting big again.
It's a wonderful idea, I think.
I love how you've used the PvP flags. And then the fan there.
Yes, in the book she had a fan that made her tiny again.
Yes. And she's also
Yes, I know.
crying at that point, and I think this is the pool of tears.
Yes,
Yes.
and this is the pool of tears. Yes,
Yes.
where she meets the dodo.
And this is just such a fun morph. I love this.
Yeah, all the figures in here are so well done.
Oh, they are.
Thank you. I had very much fun in here.
Oh, so
Yes, we
cute.
have.
It looks it.
And your setting and scenery is beautifully done in here too. Oh, I just love that.
Yeah, I got all of Julia's favorite.
I love the Queen.
He hates pink, and I got all the pink items for his.
Oh, and I love how you
So if you get
marked the
lost,
path. Yes, 'cause I do. I get lost.
yes.
I get to looking at the character morphs, and then I forget. Did I come from the right or the left or whatever? I love the path, the suits that you've done here. Club. Even I can't lose my way here. Well, I probably still can. Don't say anything fiendish.
Not a word.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the talking flowers she meets,
Yes.
and the Cheshire cat is in the tree.
Love these flowers. And there he is. He's just remarkable. Big shiny grin.
The joke was good. So we can turn for the caterpillar or go into the center first.
Let's go to the caterpillar. You said that a few people have told you they weren't able to find the caterpillar. I found him. I love your guards too. And now we're on the diamonds path.
The don't know what it's called, mushroom forest.
Yes, I was just thinking these are such kind of perfect items because it creates a whimsical setting which is so perfect for Alice in Wonderland.
I think what a wonderful idea. It's the best for me.
Yes. Here's Caterpillar. Caterpillar's
Yeah,
always
I used
smoking
the in-game
something.
one.
Yes, but it works perfectly.
He looks just like in the movie, so I
Yes.
took him and just added the eyes and the pipe.
Yes.
And he looks a bit high, yes.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Yes, you do.
So fun.
I left 10 minutes and I've used it first.
I'm not surprised. So now if anybody wasn't able to find Caterpillar on their earlier visit and you're like me and you want to see everything in person, now you'll know where to come back and look.
So in the center is the castle of the queen.
I just love your guards. They are just so cute. Ah, yes, the castle of the queen.
On the right there's the white rabbit.
Another fantastic morph. Love him
Yes.
with his clock. Just adorable.
And it's really hard to believe that all this is done in 1600 items.
It is. It's amazing.
The dimension, the base dimension does help, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Black Garden was a great choice for this one.
It sure is.
This was, I think it was the only time that I went through a dimension, what can I do with it, and not the other way around, that I had a theme in mind and thought which dimension can I use for this. So I went through here for, I don't know, an hour or so, and then I thought, it's magical, why not Alice?
Oh, it's perfect.
My favorite scene in this whole place.
I love it
Mine
too.
too. Off with his head.
Oh, look at the queen. She's brilliant. These black and gold vases are just perfect for her dress. Oh, love
Yes.
that. Queen of Hearts. Her crown, everything. Great details. And the king, too. I love him.
Without the beard, he would look like a little girl.
Maybe.
So cute. You know, this
And after
is...
all that cuteness, I really had to behead the guard.
Well, I was just going to point out one detail. This is like details I just love to see, where you've used these rolls of cloth, this red roll of cloth, and was so smart because it's got this pattern on it that just makes it, you know, him even more special.
Thank you.
Off with his head. Poor guard.
Hey, go ahead and lay down here and we'll see if the blade works.
Shut up. This is the one mechanism that you don't try to ride.
That's why I wanted you to test it out.
You're a lot smarter than you look.
Thanks.
I just love the guillotine. It's just
Yes.
awesome.
His blood is still dripping.
I think we're all a little bit crazy because we get so much enjoyment and we're laughing at this beheading. But I love it.
I think it was the last scene I built, so nearly the last scene I built in here. And so I just had some cuteness overload and just had to do something. He's Humpty Dumpty.
And he is cute.
He is adorable. Feather in his hat, bow tie. I love his rouge cheeks. Brilliant. You're just great with character morphs.
Thank you. Those are Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the twins.
Love, love, love them. Trying to get a close look so people can figure out all the different components that you used. How creative to use those stacks of colorful cloth, whatever the real name is. Do you know Reference Head?
No, you pretty much had it right. It's like a pile of colorful cloth.
Oh yes, I knew you would know. Is this pink urn or pink vase that you use for their pants that's perfect to make their fat tummies? I love that.
Those pink urns are really versatile. They make
Yes.
pullovers, they make trousers, they make lips.
I use them for many things too. I'm sure everybody does.
Yep.
Oh, and the Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
I think that rabbit is my favorite in here.
Oh, he is just fantastic. I love his whiskers and his ears. He is just another brilliant character morph. Love him. Oh, this Mad Hatter's so cute. Quite a spread they've got here. And using the different chairs to set this scene is just such a good detail too.
I hadn't seen the Disney version before, and so a lot of time I spent on YouTube with different scenes from the movie.
Oh. Have we missed any parts?
Oh no, that was it.
Oh, this is such a fun one. I love this. Like I said, I've been here many, many times. It's one that just always brings a smile to my face. So the next one that we're going to go to is Thriller.
that was a fun build for me.
It looks like it must have been fun to do. I love how we arrive right by the Palace Theater. Your theater marquee is just awesome.
It is.
Your movie posters and everything. So great. And you put some cats in here that work so great to kind of enhance the atmosphere you've got going.
Yeah, they bring rats, and I thought rats would be fitting. And I swear they all need some kind of castration every time I get here. It seems there's one more.
Love this little hot dog stand.
Oh, me too. It's awesome. Umbrella, the wheels, all the details are great.
You don't get wet built down there when you're standing here. This is the WGS bar.
Oh. I see you've got a climbing cat in here.
Yeah, they don't like.
The
Huh?
WGS bar.
Yes.
Love the details in here, like the payphones and the fire hydrants.
Definitely. Even got phone books.
Yep.
Another alley cat. Great fire hydrant. Oh, and this restaurant facade here, you've got the menu up there, and it's got a true, Asian feeling to the sign and the decor. Really, really awesome. Love it. Ooh, and the creepy cemetery. Yeah, you've got some
Yeah, this one got
graffiti
dropped.
too.
Yeah, I saw that in Daddy's Dive, and I asked if I may use it. And those graffitis, those pustules, I don't know what the name is. They work really great
Oh
as
yeah.
for writing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Are you dancing on a grave?
Yep.
No wonder they're coming back.
Oh, and use this great building in here.
And again, it's another interesting choice of a base dimension. I like Infinity Gate. I think it's really underused, but I don't know. It has its own challenges.
I like it
Yeah,
too.
that's why the buildings were so high.
Yeah.
The sound and the rain from this dimension just really add to the mood.
They
Oh,
do.
definitely. Great little alleyway here. Fire escapes. So good. A pawn shop. And the main event. I remember the first time I came around and saw this.
I'd love to have seen your reaction.
Marvelous. It's just marvelous.
Did you make the sound the hee hee?
All the time.
And his suit. Oh boy.
I'll make it in there.
His body position. I mean, every detail about him is just wonderful, hilarious, just inspiring. I want to look and see what every item is that you used, which I've already done. But boy, I think wow pretty much sums up my feelings. And then the dancer's arm position. I love how you made
Yeah,
the bodies.
at first I was really afraid to make the zombies, but somehow I found a way to make it quite easily and effective. So I kept them for last, and
Yeah.
then they were done in about an hour or so.
And I mean, the matching leg position and everything. Just wow.
Yeah, I've looked at the music video quite a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. I looked at it again after I was in here the first time, and I hadn't watched that thing in years.
Boy, that's a fun video.
I couldn't even tell you how I got the idea. I can't remember really.
Well, I'm very glad
Oh,
you
here's a
did.
detail everybody misses. Yeah. Here's a detail everybody misses. Not very safe around here.
Nope.
Can't you see it with your
Oh,
draw?
it's a body.
a rotting one.
Touring with dwarves can be a challenge for me. Oh, yes, I see him now. Here lies the unwary alleyway traveler.
And you see that you were in the alley.
Again, I got a lot of help with this one from Julia and all the others too.
It's
And one
just
day we were
marvelous.
just standing in the broken fire hydrant and dancing. I must say all of the builds wouldn't have been possible without the guild, because you get so much help with items and so on. And,
That's so nice.
the only reason I can build all these dimensions and in such in this time.
Oh, well, I just love this one too. It's so much fun. More amazing character morphs. So let's go for our last one. I know it's a little bit after 1, but this is a small one, and this is a newer one that you did. In fact, I think this is the one you did before. Well, you unveiled it before your unveiling Neverending Story, your Mario.
Yes, last 3 weeks was Mario, then it was the stage, and today it's Fiber, yes.
Oh, yes.
We had a few holidays in Germany.
Oh. That means more building time.
So I had a lot of time, yes. And this one was really a building quickie. It was just about putting things in the right places and really more of a not so much brain input.
This is another fun nostalgia one. So it's a me Mario. And I'm not sure which of the Mario games this is based on, but I have played many, many, many of them.
This could be the first one.
There he is. Love this pixel art. The score.
I'm having difficulties to jump again, but you should be able to get almost everywhere in those blocks. You can go around here jumping or looking.
I actually have jumped on it before. And the toadstools. The mystery boxes. And this scene is all blue background. Woohoo, I made it! And I liked how you have the one where Bowser's here. Well, some people might call him King Koopa. And this background's all red for him and his... He's a fire breather. So cute.
Yes, and we are in a dungeon here.
Yes.
You can get hurt in the fire, or you don't instantly die.
Oh, okay. Hey, come test this for me, Fiendish. Oh, she left too
Not,
quick. Just so you guys will know what I have to put up with, she killed me in one of her dungeons, in one of her dimensions the other day. Of course, I clicked on the PvP
you killed
flag.
me.
That was testing, though. That was for scientific purposes. Seriously, I love this pixel art that you do. It's great. So fun. Bye, King Koopa. Oh, and everybody who's ever played Mario got this is familiar with this same thing, right?
Oh yeah.
But our princess is in another castle. I forget, is this Princess Peach or Princess Daisy?
I think it's Peach.
I think she has the word toadstool in her name, too. Yes, I'm been a nerd forever.
I've never actually had a Game Boy or something like that. So only times I was able to play it was with other people's Game Boys.
This is so fun. Well, I ran a little bit long today because I got off to a little bit of a slow start for, thank goodness our technical difficulties today weren't like last week. We're so sorry
Yeah.
about that. What happened last week and having to just cut the show. I'm so glad that we were able to go on today and have you on, Alliandre. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, it was a lot of fun and a great honor.
Well, it's our pleasure. And thank you to Julia.
It is.
Great work on the never-ending story
Yes.
dimension. I'm just going to call it that because I will never learn to pronounce the real name. My apologies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And it was a great pleasure touring these fun dimensions with you today, and you too, Fiendish, even though you're a smartass. And I'm not one. And so next week we will be, let's see, next week is the 13th. And next week we will be touring the one and only Fiendish's dimensions. Well, not all of them since they're 60 plus, but 4, 5, 6, something in that neighborhood. So come back for that roadshow and we'll visit some of Fiendish's dimensions. And I guess that's it for today. Thank you so much, everybody in chat, for joining us today. Hope all of you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, we see us.
See you, bye, and thank you.
Take care.